No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Okay people, so I wasn't exactly sure how to start this video because the controversy surrounding this one in particular is out of this world. I ain't gonna lie. You talk about this one, you whisper this in the corner of the universe and people are like, what are you doing? And what I'm referring to is the anime Record of Ragnarok based off of the manga. It just recently dropped in the last couple of days, produced by Studio Grafnica, and it is licensed and on as an exclusive Netflix, 12 episodes. So, you know, I was hyped for this one for a long time, ever since I heard about it, because a lot of people have been telling me, yo, the manga's great, the anime is about to drop, all of that jazz. So I've been like, alright, people have been telling me to read the manga for a while. I haven't gotten to it yet. Might as well just wait, watch the anime, and then go back and whatnot. So I was like, boom, perfect timing. We got the anime dropping on Netflix. Let's freaking go. And I was waiting up because Netflix usually drops their anime around like 3 a.m. or something like that. Okay, I was trying to wait, fell asleep, woke up the next day, and boy, the internet was on fire because this series is seemingly extremely hated. Record of Ragnarok, the anime, is extremely hated. The manga, different story, praised, all of that jazz, but everyone is really hating on the anime. However, like I did with Yansuke, the Netflix original that came out a few months ago, I go in and no matter what people tell me, if I like it, I like it. If I hate it, I hate it. I don't get influenced by other people because I like to form my own opinions, and on top of that, I'm not gonna lie if I genuinely enjoyed something or thought something was dope or whatever the case may be. Which leaves me in a pickle because I feel like, hey, like I tweeted something yesterday while I was watching. I think I had just finished the first episode, and I was like, so what's all the hate about, people? Like, what's all the hate? And boy, people came in. I'm gonna be straight, like I said, I am an anime only. I haven't read the manga. I know of the manga. I know that it has some really dope art, but I'm an anime only guy. So going into this one, I'm just gonna say it straightforward, up and down. I am 10 episodes deep as of the recording of this video. I have not finished it yet, but for the most part, I got through a lot of the things that people were telling me were bad and they didn't like about it and things like that. And I'll be honest, I'm enjoying Record of Ragnarok, and that's not to discredit what people are saying. I want to be very clear. I respect the fact that you're a big fan of a manga and an anime adaptation comes by and you're disappointed by it. So I completely understand and I respect what people are telling me and what people are feeling regarding that. But my experience thus far has been pretty pleasant for the most part. There are some stuff that we're going to talk about that I was like, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a fresh experience to me. I haven't, I don't really know much about it going into it, that I'm just kind of like, I am liking this stuff, man. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Because basically every 1,000 years, I believe, the gods come through and they gather up to decide what they're going to do with humanity. Humanity's been around for 7 million years at this point, and they're all like, yo, that's just fire and brimstone. Get rid of it. They're worthless at this point. And this chick, she's a Valkyrie, her name is Brunhilde if I'm not mistaken. She comes through and basically kind of maneuvers it so that instead of them just wiping out humanity with like hell, brimstone, snow, blizzards, all sorts of shit, how about we just have like some sort of tournament with humans versus gods, and if the humans win, then that validates their existence and that they can keep on going. So the gods, after they laugh hysterically, ultimately agree to this tournament. And I love, off the bat, I really love that the gods that are chosen and the humans that are chosen are people from history. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Fate. So you get, in the first couple of battles alone, you get to see Lu Bu. He's the legendary Chinese warrior that was a part of like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I love it. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the live action series Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It's a Chinese live action. I absolutely loved it. So seeing him, Guan Yu, Liu Bei, all of them with Lu Bu, I was loving it. I ain't gonna lie. And then on the other side, you got Thor with Thor's hammer. I was like, yo. Now, granted, the art and animation wasn't stellar, but I do gotta say something. It seems as though with this anime in particular, they more so went for flashy visuals over fluid Sakuga or animation in general. Like there's times like starting off, let's just say with the Lu Bu versus Thor fight, like yeah, it just seems like they wanted to make the character designs look really dope at all times, and they didn't focus too much on the fluidity of the movement, because like a lot of it is just clashing like between Thor's hammer and Lu Bu using like his sword or his weapon or whatnot. Like it doesn't really go into like them moving around, which again, that's an unfortunate thing, don't get me wrong, regarding like, hey, it's a battle anime seemingly, right? Like this is a big fighting tournament and stuff like that. It was more again on the flashy visuals and not really on the movement. And especially, I ain't gonna lie, during that battle when they gave like a flashback of Thor's history and how he saved the kingdom with the hammer, I was like, wait a minute, why the hell is the animation so freaking bad? So that was probably, in my opinion, some of the worst animation of the show, is that flashback of Thor and how he beat the kingdom and everything. Like it was supposed to be like they were trying to go for like a olden thing, like it didn't work. It just kind of felt a little weird, but it was really, really awesome. I absolutely loved that fight, how Lu Bu went down, how Thor, like it was awesome. I ain't gonna lie, getting Lu Bu's flashback of how he basically was so strong and he felt like alone, and then he created the sky beater technique. I just loved it. I really, really loved it. And again, that's probably more so due to the source material and not the anime itself, but even the English dub, like that's something to talk about as well. The English dub of this anime, they did a great job. I mean, granted, there's probably stuff that isn't from the manga in there, like they cussing up a storm at times, like especially Brunhilde when she gets pissed off, she's like, these motherfucking gods. I'm like, I see you, girl. The wrap up of Lu Bu versus Thor, like it was awesome. I really, really liked it. Lu Bu, really, really OG beast ass character, and then his people loved him so much that even they went at Thor. Like that was epic. And then the second fight, which this is the one where people told me like, okay, you're going to hate Record of Ragnarok when you get there. And I want to say the second fight starts from episode 5 or 6, and it was Adam, you know, Adam and Eve, like that Adam, he was there. It was him versus, originally he was supposed to fight somebody else, but Zeus, you know, the god of thunder, he decided he wanted to go fight him. And I love too his part in the tournament. Zeus, he originally is like going at it with Brunhilde. He's the one that kind of slams the hammer for them to fight to begin with. And the battle between Adam and Zeus, granted, there was one moment that lasted about, I want to say 20 or so seconds, that was absolutely horrible, because again, I'm just being very fair about it. Like the entirety of it ain't great, the entirety of it ain't bad. There was a scene where I want to say it was the climax of the battle between Adam and Zeus down the road throughout the fight, because this fight lasted multiple episodes. There was like a slideshow, and I was just like, oh come on. I had some flashbacks of the Promised Neverland for a moment. Again, I understand why people were pissed off, but before all of that, like every scene that they had Adam in, they made sure to make Adam look pristine. Like they wanted to make Adam look really, really good in almost every freaking scene that he's fighting against Zeus. And I ain't gonna lie, aside from that little slideshow bullshit that they pulled towards the end, I really, really liked it. Zeus is really awesome, and Adam, oh my god, I thought I liked Lu Bu because I'm a huge fan of Romance of the Three Kingdoms and that whole history and everything. I love that shit. But Adam, fam, oh my god. And then the backstory of Adam and Eve, and the way this author has done these things of like taking, you know, historical things or mythology that is, you know, very popularized and things like that, whatever the case may be, with the different stories of the different heroes and things like that. It just, I loved it. I loved Adam's explanation for why he has it out for the gods. It's like, can't the father just want to protect his children? That was so freaking strong. And just in general, man, Adam's technique, he's kind of like a, think Kuroko Basket Kisei, the copycat ninja. Like, dude, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And Zeus's backstory with Father Chromus and how Zeus defeated his own father and shit. Like, it's just so manly and epic. Granted, again, I wish there was more Sakuga animation where things is fluid and they moving around and shit, but I don't know, man. Like, I hate it because I know I'm in the very, very small minority that actually rocks with Record of Ragnarok. But man, it definitely made me, one thing 150% sure of is I am reading this manga. I am 1000% going to read this manga, because not only are the fights really cool, again, granted, they probably are a lot better in the manga, but also I just like the mythology around it, the storytelling, the backstories, all of that jazz. Like, it adds and makes me care more about these fights. And then the first fake out in the fight between Adam and Zeus, where you think that Zeus is down and shit, like, I thought like, oh shit, Adam did it, and then I'm like, damn, humans are down bad. Like, don't get me wrong, the fact that the Valkyries are helping is one of the big reasons why humans are able to stay in the ring, although Adam was putting in work, because remember, he is created in the image of, you know, the gods themselves, so he's able to replicate and things like that, but he wouldn't have been able to pack a punch without the Valkyrie brass knuckles and shit. But fam, where I'm at right now, it just started, the Poseidon battle, Poseidon versus Sasaki. I'm betting my money on, because I haven't finished it yet, obviously I haven't finished finish the anime, like I said. I'm betting my money that Sasuke is going to take that one, but I'm not sure. But either way, thus far, the regular Ragnarok anime, is it 10 out of 10? No. Is there moments that are glaringly like, yo, y'all could have finished this fight off really strong? A Sakuga scene right here in the last 20 seconds would have made a lot of people shut up. They definitely should have, stepped it up on certain aspects regarding the animation and some of the fights. But I don't know, man. I love the story. I love the art. That's something that, again, they sacrificed animation for high quality key visuals. And I'm gonna go read the manga, and I really enjoyed so far what I've seen. I'm gonna finish this anime and go back and read the manga. I know probably people are not going to like that take because everybody's like collectively saying fuck Ragnarok, but I really like it. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Like, if you're one of those people that you really disappointed with the Record of Ragnarok anime, you did not like it, let me know what are the main reasons. Like, is it just about, like, one of the things that people were constantly pointing out is, like, the Zeus versus Adam fight that slideshow happened, which, again, I completely 1000% understand. That shit was bad. That slideshow scene was horrible. But is that the main reason why? Like, is there anything about the anime, for that matter, if you really didn't like it, that you actually thought they did good? Like, whether it be the art, whether it be the storytelling, keeping it intact, because from what I've also heard is people saying that at the very least it is faithful to the source material, so that's a positive. And if you're an anime only and you actually did like it, let me know what's up. What do you think of it so far? Are you excited? Like, once I'm done filming this video, I'm gonna go finish this bad boy. And just your final thoughts on the Record of Ragnarok anime. I don't know if there'll be a season 1, to be honest with you, because the backlash was very, very crazy for this one. I mean, I could see them doing another season and then just like animating the shit out of it, like what happened with Kingdom and stuff. But I'll also say, in terms of which, it's not the greatest comparison, but a Berserk fan would have loved this type of quality for Berserk 2016. I'm just saying. Again, that's a horrible argument. I don't know. I just really like Record of Ragnarok. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links, of course, in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy! Have an awesome day. Peace in, and yeah, just had to keep it real, like, no matter what. Even though I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree and possibly even be a little bit salty at me, I just gotta say what it is. I actually really enjoyed the Record of Ragnarok anime of what I've seen thus far, the first 9-10 episodes. It's pretty awesome for an anime only, at the very least. Maybe manga readers probably aren't the right to feel that way and understand it. I've been there. Have an awesome one.